2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sochan next to him. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the three. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And here is Paul. Pass to Sochan. Back to Paul. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Washington kicks to Doncic. Thompson for the triple. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Sochan. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep three. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Doncic feeling it out. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Sochan. No good. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Washington with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Washington, that's good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And the rejection by Gafford. And that one drops. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Doncic against Paul. 14 feet away. Rebound by Sochan.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Washington kicks to Doncic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Sochan. He's covered by Washington.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And there's the pass to Doncic. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Doncic.
Nimble play by Kyrie, slipping around the contact.
Now, here's Vassell. Passes it to Paul. Over Doncic. The shot's good from Paul.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Washington with it. Shoots over Johnson. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes in.
Rarely one to attack the offensive glass. Klay Thompson sneaks in and makes a play.
Vassell against Irving. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Spurs trail by 6. Branham, the pass to Collins. Now Vassell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Little flex from Vassell on the and one. Doing it the old-fashioned way.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Pass to Branham. Clock at 6. Back to Vassell. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Vassell's got 5.
Beautiful concentration from Devin Vassell. He's right where he wants to be, and he fires.
Lively the pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Branham. Poked away. Here's Collins. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
To the paint. And it's Jones. It's on the assist by Irving.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
Now the pass to Collins. Fades. And he dunks it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And the Mavericks with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Outside Irving. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
Dialing it in from deep. Irving is so confident from downtown.
Hardaway against Vassell. Here's Bassett. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. San Antonio making a switch here. Hamu Kelishvili is checked in. No good on the second free throw. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Green. Rebound San Antonio.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
There's the drive. Branham can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's Vassell on the wing. Over Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Spurs. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Keldon Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4. Just 4 to shoot. He dialed that one up from long distance. Doncic has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Mavs. Here's Branham, covered by Gafford. Here's Wembanyama. A rebound by Washington. Dallas leading by 4. Dishes to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Johnson for 3. Good D by Thompson.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
And free throws go by the wayside because of Luka's dominance everywhere else on the floor. Though he's got to improve from that area.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Collins checked in for the Spurs. Here's Johnson. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Mavericks leading by 8.
And you look at how Keldon Johnson has evolved. He is now a prime-time scorer.
One big difference these days, he gets himself to the free throw line. He's not just settling, he's attacking.
Now, here's Washington. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Al Paul. Outside Collins. Over to the left wing. Here's Sohan. Guarded by Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal, and he full throttle. All gas and no break.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side. A top 10 pick in the 2022 draft. Jeremy Sohan is a hustler, plays extremely hard, is a coach's dream.
Now, here's Washington. From deep. Doncic, no good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Johnson against Thompson. This one for 3. They get it back. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 6.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Now, here's Doncic. D right on him. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Here's Sohan. Collins passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. And here is Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Beautiful work by Johnson, outthinking the defense, using the pick and roll to get some room.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
All right, everyone. I want you to get out of your seats and make some noise!
A different look now for San Antonio.
Substitutional
Cassie's checked in. And it's Jetty Osman in for Johnson. Here's Doncic. He's got 7. He lobs it up, and then Jones with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Vassell, the pass to Paul. Spurs working the ball around now.
2 minutes.
Here's Osman.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Paul kicks to Vassell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Out to Hardaway. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vassell. And the Spurs making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in.
Mamu Kelishvili.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Green deciding where to go with it. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Hardaway gets it to go. Here is Paul. There's a minute left here in the second. The pass to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And Jones pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here is Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the basket by Vassell.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Vassell against Hardaway. Passes it to Doncic. Over Paul. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think about the Mavericks?
guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Now Johnson. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Check out Johnson's touch on that shot. It was feathery.
Doncic outside. Back to Irving. 14 feet away. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Ball passes to Sohan. And Wembanyama outside. Johnson, that's for 2. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That's excellent concentration by Keldon. Able to knock it down despite the hand in his face.
Doncic outside. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market. And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
San Antonio making a switch here. Branham's checked in. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Sohan. Mavericks with the rebound. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there it is for him. And now a 12-point Maverick lead.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
A cell against Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Collins checked in for San Antonio.
For the Spurs, Zach Collins.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Spurs passing it around. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Gafford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mavericks leading by 12. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Daniel Gafford.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Sohan. Doesn't go that time. Irving surveying the floor. Doncic outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Johnson outside. Count it. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
The ferociousness from Johnson, able to fight for that bucket.
Doncic passes to Washington. A 3, and a clear foul there as he shot the trigger. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he hits the first of 3. Jones checked in for Dallas. Josh Green comes in for Doncic. The Spurs also changing it up. Bassey's checked in. And it's Jetty Osman in for Johnson. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Osman. No scoring in this one. And the foul on Daniel Gafford.
Daniel Gafford.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks. Lively. Tim Hardaway Jr.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Bassett. Here's Branham. Shot clock at 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Hey, Smitty, Malachi Branham isn't the most famous alum from his own high school. In fact, he's not even the most famous NBA player from his high school.
Kevin, when you go to the same high school as LeBron James, that's going to be the case. Talk about impressive alumni.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. A nice shot by Sohan.
This is where Sohan wants to be, right under the hoop with the ball.
Outside Irving. Back to Green. 1:53 left in the third quarter. In the corner, Hardaway with it. With the shot. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hardaway's got 6. 1:39 left here in the third quarter. Here's Sohan. The dish to Collins. From about 16. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to Irving. Here's Sohan. Covered by Irving. Lets it go from 11. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Pulls it up. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Cloak loose. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Green inside. The layup off target. Spurs trail by 13. Osman, the pass to Sohan. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one good for 2.
These types of buckets get Jeremy going. I love how tough this kid is.
Outside Irving. From outside the arc. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Spurs, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. Irving against Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Spurs with possession. 11-point game.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Mavs. And San Antonio shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Paul. Inside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. It's Vassell on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Connects on the 17-footer.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Doncic knocks in the 3.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic. The pass to Irving. Launches it. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Spurs trail by 14. Here's Wembanyama. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Washington missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Johnson. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Working that in-between area, Johnson has a nice mid-range game.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Back to Doncic. Over Paul. Here's Lively. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And that one misses.
Lively.
And he's good on the second. Spurs trail by 13. Paul passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Johnson against Thompson.
Mavericks foul. Lively. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Wembanyama outside. Johnson against Thompson. Stolen by Washington. Now here is Irving. Let's go. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Thompson finds Doncic. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Johnson outside. Ball against Doncic. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks leading by 17. Passes to Washington. Over Wembanyama. And it's Washington missing. Spurs trail by 17. Paul looking around. Pass to Vassell. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Back to Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Even late in his career, no one passes it better than Chris Paul.
Pass to Lively. Washington with it. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Wembanyama. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic kicks to Irving. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%. Always a sign of a solid offensive performance, but his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now an update on Victor Wembanyama from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. He told me that taking a look at him, it looks like it's only a sore wrist.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Here's Johnson following the score by Dallas. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea just giving themselves a little bit of a break. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Mavericks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Luka Doncic.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul, and it's good from the elbow.
When CP3 pulls up off the dribble, he's a high percentage shooter. He really looks in rhythm.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Paul against Doncic. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.